February 1st, today, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the Union Budget for FY27. Many big announcements were made during the long speech in the Parliament. Here's a quick highlight of every announcement in the budget that impacts you. Sitharaman started her speech with announcing three kartavyas that this budget would fulfill, first being accelerate and sustain economic growth, fulfill aspirations of our people and vision for Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. Let's start with tax announcements now. STT was hiked on futures to 0.05% and options premium to 0.15%. There was no change in long-term capital gains or short-term capital gains tax. New Income Tax Act would come into effect from April 1st and the rules will be announced soon. There was no change in tax slabs too, so everything remains the same. Now, tax for corporates. For companies seeking APA, the prices will be fast-tracked to 2 years with possible 6 months extension. MAT will be made the final tax and the rate has been cut from 15% to 14%. For individual taxpayers, TCS on foreign tour packages reduced to 2% and for medical and educational purposes too under LRS, it was reduced to 2% in this budget. TCS for sellers of specific goods like alcoholic liquor, scrap and mineral products will be rationalized to 2%. Any interest awarded by Motor Accident Claims Tribunal will be exempt from tax and TDS will also be done away with. TDS on sale of immovable property by NRI will be deducted and a foreign investment disclosure scheme was also announced. For filing returns, individuals with ITR 1 and 2 will be filing till 31st July like they have been doing till now, and for non-audit business cases or trusts, it will be allowed till August 31st. Talking of key numbers and financial announcements, the gross market borrowing is estimated at 17.2 lakh crore rupees for FY27. Fiscal deficit estimated at 4.3% for FY27. Debt to GDP ratio was estimated at 55.6% of the GDP in BE26. BE27 total expenditure at 53.5 lakh crore rupees. Capital expenditure was also raised to 12.2 lakh crore rupees, which is a record high. Now let's talk sectors. For railways, 7 high-speed rail corridors was announced that will link India's financial hubs like Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, Varanasi, Delhi and Siliguri. For agriculture, Coconut and cashew promotion scheme was announced. Support was given to high-value crops, integrated development of 500 reservoirs and Amrit Sarovars for fisheries. Fish catch for fishing vessels in exclusive economic zone on high seas will be made duty-free as per the budget. For manufacturing, income tax exemption was provided for 5 years to non-residents providing capital goods, equipment or tooling to any toll manufacturer in bonded zone. Deferred duty payment window to trusted manufacturers was also announced. The budget proposed to increase limit for duty-free imports of specified inputs used for processing seafood products for export from 1% to 3% of the FOB value. Extension of time was given for export of final product from existing 6 months to 1 year of leather or textile garments and synthetic footwear. Exemption was also given from basic customs duties on components and parts used in aircraft manufacturing. Biopharma Shakti initiative was also announced with an allocation of 10,000 crore rupees for 5 years. India's Semiconductor Mission 2.0 was also announced with an increased outlay of 40,000 crore rupees. A scheme for container manufacturing was also announced with an outlay of 10,000 crore rupees in 5 years. For electronics components and manufacturing scheme was also announced. Scheme was also announced to revive 200 legacy industrial clusters dedicated initiative for manufacturing of affordable sports goods and 3 dedicated chemical parks to enhance domestic production was announced. A scheme for rare earth permanent magnets research, mining, and processing and manufacturing was proposed with dedicated rare earth corridors in Odisha, Kerala, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. Big reforms for textiles came in: an integrated program for textiles with 5 subparts, National Fiber Scheme for natural, handmade, and new age fibers, Textile Expansion and Employment Scheme, National Handloom and Handicraft Scheme, Tex Eco Initiative to promote sustainable textile, Samarth 2.0 to modernize and upgrade the textile skilling ecosystem, setting up of mega textile parks in challenge mode, and proposal to launch Mahatma Gandhi Gram Swaraj initiative to strengthen khadi, handloom, and handicrafts. Now coming to SMEs, the budget proposed 10,000 crore rupees for SME Growth Fund. Top up for Self-Reliant India Fund, which was set up in 2021, also was at 2,000 crore rupees. The budget mandated Threads as a transaction settlement platform for all purchase from MSMEs by CPSEs. The budget also proposed to introduce credit guarantee support mechanism through CGTMSE for invoice discounting on Threads. On tax, it was proposed to remove the current value cap of 10 lakh rupees per consignment on courier exports. For healthcare, 5 regional medical hubs will be established to promote medical tourism. Government will set up NIMHANS 2.0 to bring mental health in North India. 3 new All India Institutes of Ayurveda was proposed. On education, 1 girl hostel in every district was proposed. Loan-linked capital subsidy support scheme for vet colleges. Setup of AVCG content creator labs in 15,000 secondary schools and 500 colleges was proposed. For municipal bonds, incentives of 100 crore rupees for single issuance of more than 10,000 crore rupees bond, and current scheme under Amrut will also continue as per the budget proposals. For services sector, high-powered education to employment and enterprises standard committee will be set up. Tax holiday will be given till 2047 to any foreign company providing cloud services to customers globally using data services from India. Clubbing of services under single category of information technology services with common safe harbor margin of 15.5% proposed, and a safe harbor threshold for IT services was increased to 2,000 crore rupees. Budget 2026 introduced an infrastructure risk guarantee fund to de-risk private investment in long gestation projects. Major connectivity incentives include a new dedicated freight corridor between Dankuni and Surat, expansion of national waterways, promotion of coastal shipping, and incentives for seaplane manufacturing and operations. These measures aim to reduce logistic costs, improve supply chain efficiency, and connect underserved regions. A notable innovation in Budget 2026 is the concept of City Economic Regions or CERs. These regions, including in Tier 2 cities and temple towns, will receive 5,000 crore rupees each over 5 years to drive growth.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.